I might have the story wrong, but I remember Jim telling a story a few years ago about how Jack Nicholson was a fan of Jim's angle
Oh,
with Paul Heyman in the late 80s in NWA/WCW. Did Jim ever meet
no,
Jack?
because that's the whole thing, is that Paulie came back from New York to Atlanta TV one week with the story to tell me. Guess who walked in the China Club? I don't know, Paul, who? Jack Nicholson. Now, it helps he does a good Jack Nicholson, right? And I
I can
said,
believe
really,
that.
Jack Nicholson? That's believable. He would go to China Club in New York. And Paul said, guess what he said? I said, now, wait a minute. Now you've talked to Jack Nicholson. Yeah, and guess what he said? I said, I don't know, Paul. What did Jack Nicholson say to you? He said, he put his arm around me and he said, hey, kid, watch the tennis racket. I said, oh, now he's a fan of our angle, Paul, is what you're trying to tell me. Yes, that's what he said. I said, no, I believe it. Jack Nicholson walked in. I don't know whether he spoke to you or not. I don't think he said, watch the tennis racket. And Paul says, I swear on my father's life. Now, no, now, Paul, now you're burying me. Now you've got, this was 1988. I said, you got to tell me whether you actually, Jack Nicholson is a fan of our angle or you are somehow wishing ill on your father. I said, no, get away from me. But yes, that was Jack Nicholson. Watch the tennis racket. That was a quote from him in the China Club in New York City to Paul Heyman, 1988. I was not present. I just heard about it from the horse's mouth.